Yeah, I mean, going in, we knew this was a super physical team. They're really athletic. Probably one of the most athletic teams we faced all year. So we knew that was going to be a battle. Obviously, we did not maybe keep her off the boards as well as we should have. But yeah, we knew going in that this was going to be a battle the whole time, and it definitely was. And luckily, we got this one.
Home game on Sunday at 1. Looking for a possible conference rematch against Western Illinois. They're up right now. Anything looking ahead to then? Have you looked it all ahead, or just kind of?
I guess we'll look ahead when we know who wins officially, and then, yeah.
Thoughts on a third round rematch with Western?
I mean, yeah, that'd be good too.
Was there something specifically that you guys were focusing on this game and really wanted to perfect?
I think before the game, we had a feeling they'd probably come out on zone, and that's something I think we focused on this week, but I think we'd all agree that we didn't quite execute like we wanted to, so that'll be improvement for our next game because we could potentially see another zone. So.
Were you surprised at all at their press? Were you kind of expecting it when they came out?
We knew that they would probably press. They're a super aggressive team, super athletic, so that's definitely a strength of theirs. So that was something, that we were kind of prepared for. And I think, our guards did a great job handling their pressure and breaking it and getting us into the offense. So.
What were the thoughts in the locker room this past week? Kind of a bummer way to end up Sunday tournament, but moving forward and another chance here in the WNIT.
Yeah, like you said, moving forward, all the coaches are doing a really good job of keeping us all motivated, keeping us into practice, staying focused, and the girls are doing a great job of working hard and staying together. So.
Can you talk about how your team relies on your defense? I know you guys mentioned that a lot.
And especially today, especially in the first half, we got a lot of really good open shots, and they just weren't falling for whatever reason. And so it is good to be able to, know that we can get stops on the defensive end when maybe shots aren't falling, and let that defensive intensity carry over into our offense.
Well, first of all, we'd certainly like to thank our administration for the opportunity to host in the WNIT, and for our fans for coming out. It was a great basketball game. I give Houston an awful lot of credit. I think they're a very, very talented and very athletic and very well-coached basketball team. They played extremely hard. And during stretches in the game when we were struggling to hit some shots and make things happen offensively, I thought the crowd really got into it and really tried to energize our young ladies. And it's such a special place. It's such a neat opportunity for our young ladies to play in that type of an environment. In terms of the game itself, it was a game that felt really choppy. I thought we started the game, we were hitting shots, then we got to a stretch where we got really cold, we weren't hitting many shots. And then they had switched into a zone, then they switched into a different zone, then they went back to a man-to-man, and finally at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, we really were able then against their man to get the ball around the rim and make some things happen. But I thought Houston continued to stay really, really aggressive. Their rebounding is absolutely impressive. It's incredible. And to our young ladies' credit, they found a way to get it done. And I thought that was something that would be a really big challenge against a team like Houston. And so we're excited that we have an opportunity to continue playing.
To start us off, can you talk about what was your message to the team after that loss in the championship game, getting them to refocus and set new goals here in the WNIT?
Well, we talked about how the fact that a loss doesn't define us, that a loss is meant to refine us. And I thought our young ladies really did a great job during the course of the week in time of continuing to work and get better. We looked at some things that we didn't do a good job of in our last game and went into practice and really focused on those, and our kids were really hungry and did a great job of improving.
Was it kind of a surprise to you guys when number 4, Justin Harris, didn't make the trip here to Vermillion?
Yeah, certainly that hurts Houston to not have Harris with them. At the same time, it also allowed them to play another kid with some more size and athleticism and ability to rebound. So there's a little bit of give and take with that. And I thought they certainly did a great job of capitalizing on opportunities to use their athleticism, especially to hit the offensive glass or get to the rim.
about her as an individual?
Certainly, we'll go back and watch on film and see if there's anything we could have done better. I remember one possession when they were shooting a free throw and trying to tell our kids to box out, and she ran around them really quickly. And she's just such an impressive and hardworking athlete, and really made a lot of things happen for them. You know, they got some penetration against us, and we had to come over with the post kid that was guarding her, and then the kid that sunk down low to help was a lot smaller, so that really put us, and was behind the kid or right on the side of the kid. So we kind of got stuck in some tough spots, and not always the rebounders' fault. And what we can do a little bit better job of is start trying to take away that penetration earlier, so that we don't have put ourselves in a position where we're that far under the basket to try to get a defensive rebound.
So were there any changes that you had to make when they were getting a lot tougher on defense?
Changes for us on offense? Well, they continued to switch their zone looks up against us. They went from man-to-man, and during the course of the season, they really haven't switched a whole lot in their man-to-man. They started in that type of a look with a little bit of a run and jump, then they went to a 1-2-2, then they went to a 2-3, then they went to a switching everything man-to-man. And so I thought our young ladies handled that with a lot of composure. I think that's a challenge. You face that kind of pressure for an entire game, and Houston's one of the top teams in the nation. I think they're 11th in the country in steals per game, and really turn their opponents over. Now, we would like to take care of the ball a little bit better, but at the same time, I thought our kids did a pretty nice job of spacing the floor and handling it and attacking. Only thing we really talked about was there were stretches where early in the game, we hit a lot of open shots, then we got cold, then we tried to attack inside against their zone, but we weren't able to get it, and now we weren't getting really good shots. We said, let's just go back to hunting the open shots that we get, and then we started to make a couple of those, then they shifted into a man, and then we had to figure out what were they doing and how do we attack that.
So you still don't know yet, but it's been Western Colorado State, but can you tell us a little bit about those two teams? I know you probably haven't looked a whole lot.
Yeah, certainly we're very familiar with Western Illinois, and certainly feel a lot more just knowledgeable about what they do, and a team that obviously won our conference a year ago and went to the NCAA tournament, and it has a great deal of senior leadership, and a team that is very, very difficult to guard, and a team that turns their opponents over and makes life difficult with the zone that they run. I really haven't watched Colorado State at this point in time. I watched them last year and was very impressed with their discipline and ball movement and things that they did, but have not had a chance to really watch them yet this year.